President calling out Fox News in an interview with the New Republic, he said, quote, one of the biggest factors is going to be how the media shapes debates. If a Republican member of Congress is not punished on Fox News or by Rush Limbaugh for working with a Democrat on a bill of common interest, then you'll see more of them doing it. Oh, really? Joining us right now is editor-at-large at Breitbart.com and author of Bullies, How the Left's Culture of Fear and Intimidation Silences Americans, Ben Shapiro. Good morning, Ben.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Okay, what do you think of the president's quote there on Fox News and Rush Limbaugh?
He's an imperial president, and he has dictatorial tendencies. I mean, the fact is that what he actually said in the rest of that quote is he talks about how the incentive structure needs to be changed. How exactly are you going to change that incentive structure? I mean, he's talking about silencing members of the media that he doesn't like. And he's done this before. I mean, he's put this freeze on Fox News for years, this idea that Fox News is some sort of evil force in the media. He's gone after Rush Limbaugh. He's attempted to start secondary boycotts of Rush Limbaugh in conjunction with groups like Media Matters. This is what he does. He's a bully.
You know, he just wants the media. And Fox News is challenging the president and his policies, and that's what the media is supposed to do. Essentially, what he's saying is the media just not liberal enough.
Well, I think he wants more than a media pass. I think he wants people who don't like him to be quiet. Because the fact is this, Fox News has never had a warm relationship, I would say, with the Obama administration, at least not from the perspective of the Obama administration. They've been trotting out spokespeople for years saying Fox News is an illegitimate news source. This goes all the way back to the very beginning. And what he's attempting to do now, when he says change the incentive structure, that should be scary language for any American who believes in the First Amendment on a fundamental level.
All right. Meanwhile, the President of the United States sat down for an interview with 60 Minutes, sitting right next to Hillary Rodham Clinton, his Secretary of State, whose last day is Friday. What did you make of this love fest?
Oh, yeah. I mean, there was so much love in the room. There was so much purple love in the room that it really should have. This wasn't 60 Minutes. This was 60 Shades of Grey. I mean, it was so ridiculously over the top. But this is what Steve Kroft is. I mean, he is the water boy for the Obama administration, for the Clintons. Remember, in 1992, he was the guy that the Clintons went to after the Jennifer Flowers thing broke, so that they could try and walk that back.
That was where the Tammy Wynette.
Exactly. And Obama, during the Benghazi scandal, he went to Steve Kroft, and Steve Kroft made sure that there was a little clip where Obama said he wasn't sure if it was an act of terror that was cut out of that interview, and that was only released much later.
Steve Kroft did ask one hard question about Benghazi, but then when they started to skate, there was no follow-up that we saw.
Exactly. And then that's what it was all about. I mean, even Politico, which is, again, an outlet friendly to the administration, says Steve Kroft is the favorite guy when it comes to who is going to interview President Obama because he can give expansive answers without having to worry about any sort of repercussions.
Interesting stuff. All right. Ben Shapiro from Breitbart.